The full complement frigate project and what it means for the Philippine Navy. The Philippine Navy is entering what many analysts consider one of the most important phases of its modernization program. After the commissioning of BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06, and BRP Diego Silang, FFG-07, attention is now focused on the second round of frigate acquisitions under what is now popularly called the Frigate Acquisition Project, Full Complement. This follow-up project, expected to add 2 more HDF 3200 class frigates to the fleet, is poised to complete a powerful 4-ship core that will define the Navy's capabilities for the next decade and beyond. Talks between Manila and Hyundai Heavy Industries, HHI, have accelerated in recent months, with defense insiders pointing to a likely signing window before the end of the year. If this happens, it will not just be another procurement announcement, but a profound upgrade to the Philippine Navy's strategic posture in the West Philippine Sea and across the archipelago. This article explores why the full complement project matters, what it adds, how it changes naval strategy, and what Filipinos should expect in the coming years. Building a modern fleet, the road so far. When the first HDF 2600 Jose Rizal class frigates arrived in 2020, they marked the Philippine Navy's first major step into the world of modern, multi-role surface combatants. However, it was the introduction of the larger and more capable HDF 3200 class, now known as the Miguel Malvar class, that signaled the start of a true transformation. These 3,200-ton frigates came with better endurance, increased weapon capacity, a more refined hull design, and more room for upgrades. BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06, the first of its class, set the tone for what the future fleet could look like. Its deployment during early sea patrols demonstrated improved maritime domain awareness, a stronger command and control suite, and smoother integration with Philippine Air Force and Coast Guard assets. BRP Diego Silang, FFG-07, commissioned several months later, further strengthened the Navy's growing frigate force. Operating 2 modern frigates in tandem allowed the Navy to conduct rotational deployments without straining crew schedules or maintenance cycles. Yet 2 ships, no matter how capable, are not enough for a country with the world's 5th longest coastline. Why 2 more frigates are critical? Defense planners have long emphasized that 4 ships is the minimum number needed to maintain a credible and sustainable presence in contested waters. With 4 ships, the Navy can follow the classic rotational readiness cycle. 1 ship deployed on active patrol. 1 ship preparing or undergoing transit. 1 ship in training or operational workups. 1 ship in maintenance. This simple but effective structure ensures the Navy always has at least 1 frigate available for real-world contingencies, whether that be responding to Chinese Coast Guard harassment, assisting Filipino fishermen, conducting sovereignty patrols, or supporting humanitarian operations. In other words, 2 frigates make statements, 4 frigates shape strategy. A step up in capabilities, what the full complement ships bring. While the first 2 HDF 3200 frigates are already formidable, the next 2 are expected to bring even stronger capabilities. Early indications suggest that these follow-on ships may come with a full anti-submarine warfare (ASW) suite, including a towed array sonar system (TAS), improved radar and electronic warfare systems, better integration with naval helicopters, stronger missile loadouts, both surface-to-air and surface-to-surface, mission bay flexibility for future upgrades. The inclusion of TAS alone is a major leap. Submarine detection is one of the hardest tasks in naval warfare, and the Philippines has long lacked the ability to reliably detect, track, and classify submarines operating in its waters. A towed array sonar allows frigates to listen across much greater distances, helping detect even quiet diesel-electric submarines. Combined with naval helicopters equipped with dipping sonars and torpedoes, the Philippine Navy's ASW capability could shift from basic awareness to genuine area denial, a powerful deterrent in the West Philippine Sea. Force multipliers, what 4 modern frigates mean in practice. The full complement project is not just about adding more ships, it's about enabling new missions the Navy simply could not perform before. With 4 frigates in active service, the Philippines can realistically conduct continuous presence operations in the West Philippine Sea, coordinated multi-ship patrol patterns to cover wider areas, high-end naval exercises with allies such as the US, Japan, Australia, and South Korea, joint operations linking the Air Force, Coast Guard, and Army assets, more complex maritime security tasks, including interdictions and escort missions. These are not hypothetical, they are real capabilities observed in other nations once they reach a similar fleet size. The Philippines will be able to move from a reactive maritime posture to a proactive one. The strategic context, why this matters now. Regional tensions are at their highest level in decades. China's maritime presence continues to expand, with new Coast Guard vessels, maritime militia deployments, and increasingly aggressive actions around Ayungin Shoal, Scarborough Shoal, and other features. The Philippines has responded by strengthening alliances, increasing patrols, and standing firm diplomatically. Yet diplomacy and cooperation must be backed by credible capability. Modern naval forces are essential for protecting natural resources, including fisheries and energy deposits, defending sovereign rights under UNCLOS, supporting humanitarian missions during typhoons and disasters, securing vital sea lanes through which the country's economy flows. The full complement frigates directly strengthen all 4 pillars. The Philippines does not need to match China ship for ship. It needs a capable, well-trained, modern fleet that can deter aggression and defend its EEZ. 4 frigates are a major step toward that goal. Timeline, when the new frigates might arrive. If the deal is signed by late 2025, construction could begin by mid-2026 or early 2027. Hyundai Heavy Industries has a proven track record of delivering ships on schedule, and a repeat order allows even faster construction because the design, tooling, and experience are already in place. Realistically, the new ships may arrive around first ship, late 2028 or early 2029. Second ship, late 2029 or early 2030. By 2030, the Philippine Navy could have a cohesive 4-frigate force, the strongest surface combatant fleet in its history. Challenges ahead, what must be addressed? While the full complement project promises major gains, several challenges must be addressed to ensure its success. Training, ASW operations require highly skilled operators and coordinated air-sea integration. Sustainment funding, maintaining modern frigates requires consistent long-term budgeting. Helicopter integration, naval operations rely heavily on embarked helicopters and crew capability. Weapons acquisition, sensors are only as effective as the weapons they support. These issues are manageable, but they require commitment from both the armed forces of the Philippines and lawmakers. What comes after the full complement? The Philippine Navy's modernization roadmap suggests several future milestones. Corvette fleet expansion under the Horizon programs. Offshore Patrol Vessel (OPV) integration for constabulary missions. Submarine acquisition, still debated but strategically significant. Modernization of naval aviation including ASW helicopters and UAVs. In this wider context, the full complement frigates are the foundation. Without them, higher-end naval operations would remain difficult or impossible. Conclusion. The frigate acquisition project, full complement, is more than a procurement initiative. It is a strategic investment that will shape the Philippine Navy's capabilities for decades. By adding 2 more advanced frigates, the Navy will finally have the flexibility, endurance, and operational depth needed to defend the country's maritime domain. From ASW capability to stronger deterrence, from better interoperability with allies to sustained presence in contested waters, the full complement program signals a confident, forward-looking Philippine Navy, one ready to meet the challenges of the 21st century.